Day in the life of a bookkeeping business owner. My name is Zach Pasquarello, and I'm going to make this video to document what I do on a daily basis. So right now it's 5:30 in the morning, and I try to get some things done first thing in the morning. And I do this because I usually take a 2 hour break in the middle of the day. So, real quick, I will work for a couple hours in the morning, and then I'll eat breakfast, get the kids ready for school, and then I'll work for 3 or 4 more hours, and then I'll take a 2 hour lunch break and go to the gym, and then I'll work for 3 more hours in the afternoon. So, I'm going to document what I do on a daily basis to service my clients, do marketing and sales for my business, and how I manage my business on a daily basis. So, in the morning, the first thing I do every single morning is I check my email real quick and I check my social media real quick. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not scrolling through social media for fun, but instead I'm just checking my notifications and I'm seeing if there's any comments or messages that I want to respond to. This is just the first thing I do in the morning because in the evening from after 5 p.m., I try not to go on social media. I try not to use my phone at all in the evening after 5 p.m. So, first thing in the morning, I will check my social media notifications and my messages and my emails. And then, as soon as that's done, I have a pretty big bookkeeping client who I work on their books every single morning. So I just do them first. It usually takes me about 30 minutes and I just do everything for them first. And then if I have any time left over in the morning, then I will start working on my weekly clients. So I'm going to get to work right now and I will check back in with you guys closer to 8 a.m. Wow, what a difference a cup of coffee can make. I am always super tired in the morning. I try to go to bed as early as possible, but it just never ends up happening. I want to say real quick, I do not have a morning routine. My morning routine is wake up, go to the bathroom, make a cup of coffee, and start working. I find if I can get an hour or 2 hours of work done early in the morning, that to me is better than a 4 hour morning routine to get my mind right. Honestly, I have young kids. I don't really have time for a morning routine. I know that might be a lame excuse. Maybe I'll feel differently in 5 to 10 years, but right now, all of my kids are really young, so I need to prioritize my time. Let's talk about quotes, sales consultations, real quick. This is a big part of being a bookkeeping business owner. Not only are you doing marketing and actual bookkeeping for your customers, you need to take sales calls and you need to quote projects. Real quick, last night at 8:30 p.m., I got an email. Somebody asked me to do a 2023 whole year cleanup. I saw that email. I immediately hopped on my computer, got the QuickBooks invite, and sent them a quote. I take these very seriously because this is an opportunity to grow my business. Anytime there's a new sales opportunity, I usually stop what I'm doing and I will give them a quote as fast as possible so that they're more likely to hire me. I also got an email in the middle of the night from my website. I have a form you can fill out, free quote today. Somebody filled that out, so I'm going to call them first thing this morning. So potentially in less than 12 hours, I will send out 2 quotes for my bookkeeping business. Now, they might not turn into paying customers, but it's one other opportunity to grow my business. So, like I said, I start working early in the morning because I have young kids. If you don't have kids, maybe you could stay up late or maybe you could work well into the evening. But I pick up my kids from preschool at 5 p.m. So I stop working at 5 p.m., pick up my kids, and then I pretty much spend the entire evening with my family. If I didn't have kids, I'd probably work until 6 or 7 in the evening, but I want to prioritize my time with my family. So I make sacrifices. I go to bed early. I don't stay up late watching TV. I wake up early and I try to get 1 or 2 hours of work done in the morning before my kids wake up. So this morning I got a great head start. I was able to check my social media notifications, check my email, get a head start. I have 12 clients who I'm working on today. So if you don't already know, I have 70 bookkeeping clients and I work on them once per week. So each client gets assigned a day of the week. And on Tuesday, today, I have 12 clients who I do their bookkeeping for on a weekly basis. Every Tuesday, I'm working on the same 12 clients. And this morning, so I have some weekly clients and some daily clients. I have 4 daily clients and then the rest are weekly. So this morning, I worked on my one daily client who I work on first thing in the morning, every single morning. They've been my client for 4 years. I do their bookkeeping daily. I also do their accounts payable and accounts receivable management. So I record their bills and create their invoices and pay their bills and send their invoices. I do them every single day. So I spent about 30 minutes this morning working on them. I checked all of my emails, answered some questions, and then I was able to knock out 6 of my 12 weekly clients for today. So that means right now it's about 8 a.m. I'm about to work from 8 a.m. to 11:30. So I have 3.5 hours. I'm sure I'm going to get several emails throughout the morning, and I will finish my 6 other clients for today. So I will just do their bookkeeping, and then I will also probably make a short video for marketing on my social media. So I make a short 60-second video every single day, and I usually just talk about bookkeeping, QuickBooks, business, tax strategy, and I post it on my social media. It's a good way for me to get my face in front of potential clients. It's just another social media marketing strategy. So I try to do that first thing in the morning at like 9 a.m. after I've had my second cup of coffee. If you don't know this, I absolutely love my coffee. So just to wrap up this portion of the day in the life of a bookkeeper, I will work for the next 3-ish hours, knock out the remaining of my weekly clients. I'm just doing bookkeeping. Like I'm literally just sitting in my office at my desk on my computer. I'm doing 3 things for the rest of the morning. I'll create some marketing content. I'll finish bookkeeping for my clients, and then I will respond to emails as they come in. I usually get probably honestly like 30 to 50 emails per day. Some of them are junk and they don't need a response, but usually about 10 to 20 of them require some type of response or some type of task that needs to be completed. So I have 70 clients. I'm making $30-ish thousand per month just from my bookkeeping clients. So I do stay pretty busy, but I'm able to get all my work done because I stay focused. That's the most important part. I stay focused, I try not to get distracted, and I just work for 8 hours every single day. There is no magic, there is no secret. I just focus and I work really hard. Wow, what a busy morning. So as I was telling you this morning, I worked pretty much nonstop straight through from 8 a.m. until 11:30 a.m. And I was able to finish those 6 accounts that I was working on. Like I said, I do my clients every single week. I did 12 accounts today. And this is the first week of the month, so I'm closing out the previous month and sending everybody their profit and loss after I reconcile their accounts. So out of those 4 accounts that I finished this morning, I was actually able to totally finish 2 of them, which means I reconciled their accounts and I sent them their financial reports. The other 4, I have all the transactions categorized. I'm simply waiting to get their bank statements so that I can reconcile their accounts before I send out their financial reports. That's usually the biggest holdup. 2 things: clients answering questions and clients sending me bank statements and credit card statements. That's the biggest thing that always holds me up. If it weren't for that, I would just get everybody's books done on the day that I do them. So I worked on those 6 accounts from about 8 a.m. until 9:30 a.m. It took me about an hour and a half to do 6 accounts. And then from 9:30 until about 10 o'clock-ish, I have a client who I pay their bills every single week. They pay me $2,000 per month. I do their bookkeeping. They're a real estate investor. I do their bookkeeping and I pay their bills. Every Tuesday morning, which is today, they send me a list of accounts payable bills that need to be paid. So I log into their online bank account and I take the report they send me and I simply pay their bills. That took me about 30 to 45 minutes. Once I got done with the bookkeeping and the accounts payable, I had 9 new emails, and we're at about 10:15 in the morning right now. I had 9 emails, and I'm a lot busier now today specifically than I usually am on any other given week, simply because right now we are closing out June 2024. It's the first week of July. We are closing out the month before. So a lot of people are sending me their bank statements and they're answering questions. So I had 9 new emails just after working for 2 hours this morning. So I was literally working on those 9 new emails from 10:15 until 11:30, and I was able to close out 3 more accounts, which means I got bank statements and credit card statements. I reconciled their accounts and I sent them their profit and loss. So today, I think I closed out like maybe 5 or 6 of my clients today, this morning alone. Transactions categorized, bank accounts reconciled, profit and loss sent to their email. Something really important that I do is I block off my calendar for the first week of every month. That way, nobody can schedule emails with me. People wanting to schedule expert consultations with me to learn how to start and grow their own bookkeeping business, or my current clients who want to schedule meetings with me, or prospective clients who want to do sales consultations. I try not to accept any meetings the first week of every month. That way I can just 100% focus on the task at hand, which is closing out the month before. And let me just wrap up this part. I'm about to go to the gym for my lunch break. Let me just wrap up this part by talking about how I'm able to handle my workload. So many people on YouTube and on Facebook reach out to me. They're like, whoa, 70 clients. How can you do that? That's impossible. How many hours do you work per week? You must work 100 hours per week, or you must have subcontractors or employees. Let me just be totally transparent with you. I don't have any subcontractors. I don't have any employees, and I don't really work that much more than 40 hours per week. The key is that I actually work for 8 hours every day. I'm sure everybody watching this video has had a full-time job in the past. Let me just tell you, I used to work at a warehouse as a manager, and sure, I would quote unquote go to work for 8 hours every day, but I was not actually working for 8 hours every day. How many times do you go to the water fountain or go grab coffee or go talk to a coworker or just goof off for 10, 20, 30 minutes or just mess around on your phone or go take a walk? Like, it happens all the time. And I'm not saying that's a good or a bad thing. I'm just saying I actually focus, legitimately work for 8 hours every single day. And that's how I'm able to handle 70 clients, make more than $30,000 per month. So to answer everybody's question, yes, I have 70 clients. No, I'm not lying. I don't have any subcontractors or any employees. I just actually focus and work really, really hard. And I guarantee you, you are no different than me. If you want to handle 70 clients, all you have to do is just minimize your distractions, focus, and work really, really hard. Okay, that's it for the morning. It's almost 12 p.m. It's almost noon. I'm about to head to the gym for an hour, and then I'm going to eat lunch, and then I will check back in with everybody at 2 p.m. All right, that's pretty much it for today's video. I made this video because so many people ask me, what do I do on a daily basis? So I took my lunch, went to the gym, worked out, ate lunch, got back to my office at around 1:30. Right now it's 2:45. I worked for about an hour. I had about 10 more emails come in while I was at lunch. So for the past hour and a half, I was pretty much just responding to emails. That's pretty much all I do every day, all day. I do bookkeeping in the morning. I respond to emails. I create a little bit of marketing content. I create some social media posts, and then emails just continue to come in all day, every day. I just sit at my desk in my office for about 8 hours every day on my computer. I'm either in QuickBooks, or I'm checking emails, or I'm creating social media marketing content, or I'm on the phone with potential clients or other people just like you, trying to teach you how to start and grow your own bookkeeping business. So I'm going to work here until 5 p.m. and then I'm going to go pick up my kids from preschool, and then I'm going to spend the rest of the evening with my family. I'm going to try to get in bed at around 9 p.m., fall asleep at a reasonable hour. That way I can wake up tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. and repeat this whole process. This is exactly what every single day of my business looks like. Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. with a couple breaks in between. I sit at my desk and I do bookkeeping. I hope this video was helpful to show you guys potentially what a day in the life of a bookkeeper looks like. It's not glamorous, it's not fun, but I'm able to accomplish a lot of work because I don't travel, I don't have to go anywhere. I don't have to change my clothes. I don't have to pack my lunch. I can be super efficient with my time working from the comfort of my own home. All I need is an internet connection and a computer. So if you like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'm making new videos every week teaching you exactly how to start and grow your own bookkeeping business. Last thing, there's a ton of really cool links in the description of this video. I have a ton of free resources for everybody. Go ahead and check out all of the links in the description of this video. I will see you all in the next one.